This is what's in the making in Downtown Sarasota, a luxury condo complex integrated into a historical site called Mira Mar and into Downtown Sarasota skylines. When people look at a luxury condo, most of the attention goes to what's easy to see, the finishes, the appliances, the views. But what actually separates a good project from a truly exceptional one is usually the things that you don't notice at first. In this episode, I'll walk you through the philosophy behind the features, not from an architect's point of view, but from the perspective of someone who might actually live here. Because real luxury isn't just about how something looks, it's about how it feels over time. Let's start with the exterior. The first thing you notice is that the building feels refined, not loud, not overly dramatic. The clean vertical lines give it height and a presence, but then they're balanced with the arches and softer details. The arches bring a softer, more classic character, something you don't often see in newer construction. And when you combine those two, the simplicity of the structure with the detail of the arches, you get elegance without trying too hard. The symmetry of the two towers, the proportions, the way it rises from the historic base, it all feels intentional. This isn't a building that's trying to stand out for the moment. It's designed to still look right years from now. Now beyond the exterior. This is where the real substance comes in. A lot of what makes a home great isn't visible at all. The structure is stronger, the systems behind the walls are more thought out, and the materials are chosen for long-term performance. Even something like the glass, full hurricane impact windows and doors, it's not just about storms, it's about insulation, sound control, and how comfortable your home feels every day. These are the things you don't notice right away, but you definitely will feel over time. Step inside, and that same mindset continues. The materials are refined, not flashy, softer tones, natural textures, finishes that feel calm and timeless. And then there's the scale. These are large residences, roughly 3,200 to over 6,000 square feet. So instead of feeling like a typical condo, it feels more like a home in the sky. Open layouts, high ceilings, and expansive terraces that truly extend your living spaces outdoors. The kitchen is where everything comes together. Sub-zero and wall appliances, custom cabinetry, large functional islands. But one detail that really stands out is the scullery. It gives you separate space for prep and cleanup, so your main kitchen stays clean and uncluttered. It's something you usually only see in high-end custom homes, and it's a perfect example of thinking behind this project. Not just how it looks, but how it actually works. What details here might go unnoticed at first, but actually matter the most?
So things like upgraded plumbing, things like a normal person would never know, but the increased concrete slabs, the excellent quality of the glass. Those are things that people, just by looking with the naked eye, would never see it. Mm-hmm. But this developer is really focused on getting it right. Mm-hmm. And so from the beginning, when they started this project, they really said, how can we do better? How can we make this building better? So I would definitely say that quality of build is something that people don't see with the naked eye, but it's such an important part of this project.
That same attention to detail continues into the private spaces. The primary suites are designed as a retreat, spacious, well laid out with spa-style bathrooms and custom closets. There are even smaller details like double water closets and integrated controls. They're designed to improve everyday living. Nothing is there just for show. Everything has a purpose. And then there's personalization. You're not limited to one standard finish package. There are multiple designer-curated options with guidance from an in-house team. So your home feels like your own, not a copy of your next-door neighbor. When you put everything together, what makes this project stand out isn't just one feature. It's the consistency. From the arches and clean architecture lines to the structure to the materials you live with every day, everything is done with intention. And that's what real luxury is. Not just something that looks impressive at first, but something that continues to feel right over time. Projects like this take time. In the next episode, I'll show you why something like this couldn't be rushed, even with the most experienced developers.